truth is that I'm... Dennis?
When you see your friend Natalie, you have to tell her something for me.
Not now, Dennis.
But you have to tell her that I love...
Dennis!
Mr. Heller.
Have you seen Natalie? Something very confusing has happened, and I need to talk to her.
Jim.
Sylvia.
Jim, we need to talk about this.
Citizens, attention! Our community is in crisis. My son Dean is missing, and the outlawed roustabout is still lurking. We must form a pious posse and...
Mayor Lady, here I am.
Earl, arrest him!
Stop! We're the ones who want to arrest!
Dean?
Lorraine, what's going on?
We're in love. Dean, get away from that girl this instant!
Don't listen to him, kids.
Roustabout, zip
No!
it!
I've been to plenty of towns, and there's always someone like you. Bossing people into buying your version of life. But I gotta say, you have a special little town here. I mean, since I've gotten here, you all have been falling stupid in love with each other, like it's nobody's business. Even me. Yeah, I met the greatest person here, and I fell head over heels, like I never thought possible. How you doing, Ed? And you know what I want now? I want what these two kids have. They're so much in love, they're willing to risk everything to be together. So while you may call it indecent, I call it the most decent thing I've ever seen.
Roustabout, since you came here with this music...
Matilda, just shut up!
Did you speak?
That's right. And I'm not arresting anyone, because this guitar-playing roustabout is right.
Earl,
So your son wants to court this pretty young girl. What's so bad about that?
can't you see she was raised in a honky-tonk?
Don't you ever get tired of judging people?
No.
And making me arrest people for indecent behavior? Sometimes a little indecent behavior is good for you.
Earl, I thought you agreed with me.
I haven't agreed with a damn thing you've said in 15 years.
Then why have you followed me around all this time?
Because I love you. That's right, you're a strong, domineering, unreasonable woman. You remind me of my mother.
Your senses!
In one moment, I'm going to kiss you. And I'm going to kiss you hard. I'm going to kiss you so hard it'll clearly be indecent. And then I'll have to arrest myself. But that's okay, because I'll be the happiest man ever to rot away in jail.
Earl.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, gross! Folks, I too would like to tell the world I'm in love.
Oh, Jim, that Miss Suzanne lady again.
Sylvia, why are you always running into my business?
Just trying to help you.
Well, you've been just trying to help me since Margaret died. And I gotta tell you, I love you for it.
What?
Take my hand.
Take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. You have my blessing, honey.
And Mom, is it okay for me to be with Lorraine?
Now, Dean, you know how I feel about the mixing of the social classes.
Mom,
I'm not finished. It's time I told you who your father was.
you told me he was a hero. Who died in the war?
That's right. I met him the night before he shipped overseas. But you see, I have shocking news about him. He was a musician. That's not the shocking part. I met him in a cheap jazz club. He strummed a few chords on his guitar. And the next morning, I woke up alone and pregnant. I've been so ashamed, I spent my whole life trying to be a paragon of decency and morality. For you see, not only was he a musician, he was also a Democrat.
What are you saying?
You can be with Lorraine.
Oh, Lorraine!
Oh, Dean!
Oh my. All this love is making me feel so warm, so good, that I just gotta say, the person I'm in love with is Ed! Ed, you can make this work.
You really mean it?
What's wrong with your voice, Ed? Natalie?
That's right. It's me.
So glad I came here tonight.
I'm sorry, Miss Sandra. I never meant to deceive you. I just thought if Chad saw me as a friend, he'd see the real me.
Why would you want me to see that?
So I'm totally in love with you.
Too much is happening too fast.
But Chad,
It's best if I just go.
what?
But I meant it, what I said about this town. And you two, I wish the most luck. Now wait a minute!
Just let him go. Don't worry, Natalie. You'll find another one.
Like me.
Dennis?
Hi, Natalie. How you doing tonight? Anyway, the thing is, I've always loved you, and I always will. I love you, I love you, I love you! Care to comment?
Dennis, you're so sweet and you're so nice, but I just don't love you. And you wouldn't want me to say it if I didn't mean it.
I wouldn't mind.
It's like that poem you gave me. It was real pretty, but it didn't remind me of you.
Wait a minute. Is that the poem I was given?
Yeah.
Shakespeare's 17th sonnet?
Actually, it's Shakespeare's 18th sonnet.
Of course. So you funny little man. You're from this town and you appreciate Shakespeare?
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May!
One night
Is what I'm now praying for.
Come on, everyone, let's go to the chapel. I'm getting married for the last